Good morning, all of you. Am I audible? My screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. In last lecture, we seen application of machine learning. We seen 9 applications of machine learning. After that, next point is understanding how machine learning can help us. Next point in second chapter, understanding how machine learning can help us. Okay, before you pick a target to a project, begin by helping business management understand what machine learning is all about. Okay, it isn't a cure-all. Machine learning is an approach that allows you to use different algorithms to create different models of machine learning with the help of your previous data. Therefore, it is important to set the expectation. We see in chapter 5, we discussed different types of team needs. What we need to develop the model, what type of data we have to collect. We see we see in chapter 5, which we will certainly have experts such as data scientists. Yes, we need the data scientists because what type of data you want, with the help of data scientists you collect the data according to your need. It is important that business analysts, yes, it is important that business, yes, am I audible? Okay, it is important that business analysis and business strategies in our organization. There are two designations. First, for business analysis, who analyze your data. Your data is analyzed from business analysis. After that, business strategies is there that understand how machine learning can be applied to the business to solve your problems. The abundance and variety of data can provide the business with a valuable weapon to help your business can grow and your business to change. Next point, focus on business problem. What are the problems you have? With the help of your data collection, you focus your problems. Which type of problems you have to analyze or understand? When you begin to apply machine learning techniques to support your business strategy, you have to understand three fundamentals. What is the business problem you are trying to solve? What is the problems and how to solve your problems? You know, you understand that. Make sure that you have to good understanding of the nature of the problem you trying to address your problem. You may see changes in your revenue or perhaps in types of products your customers are buying. Do you understand do you understand why your customer are buying? Do you understand how changes in the market are affecting your abilities to satisfy the customer? First, you have to understand whatever your solution, your customer is satisfied. You have to analyze first. You have a lot of information, yes, about customer, product mix, and your market is general. But you need to conduct deeper analysis so you are prepared for the future. Perhaps you are considering offering a new product to your traditional customer base. You need to understand how the new product will impact your revenue over the coming year. Yes, you need to understand your new product, what is the impact of coming year of your revenue. First, you need to understand it. Whatever your developed product or new product, what is the impact on your coming year or your revenue. Second fundamentals is where are the hidden data resources that you can take advantages of to better understand your opportunities and threats. Your organization probably has much more information about your business than you realize it. There are customer support logs that can give you insights into the issues that comfort your customer. Whatever your logs or whatever your product, your customer is comfortable, you analyze it. Data will give you insight into the amount of time it takes to repair a problem. Yes, you repair your problem. Some data is also stored in text that indicate what customers are looking for in the future. While this data exists, it may never have been used to make sense of your business. Ironically, you may already have all the data that you need to begin. Yes, you have all the data. What is your need? You have all data to analyze all it. Next point is machine learning requires collaboration. What collaboration is machine require? much of the focus on machine learning is the viability of the model that are created by data scientists. Whatever your model developed by data scientists, because data scientists know all the data, whatever data you have, developing the model of machine learning, all information know about data scientists. But for those models to be able to predict the business outcomes, okay, but those models able to predict the business outcome, there has to be rigorous collaboration with the business. Line of business leaders are best able to understand the important data that is used to analyze the business. However, they often have bias about what is most important to customer and the data that is most important. Yes, with the help of your rules, what is the important for customer and what data is important for customer. With the help of your rules, you understand the customer need, what type of data is most important for customer. You analyze that data. It is critical that data science and data analysis teams discover new data sources that can be improve the ability of businesses to uncover the hidden pattern and trends. It is critical data science and data analysis team to discover new data resources to improve the ability of businesses to uncover the hidden patterns and trends. What are patterns and trends? Your business ability to uncover it. It is critical for data science team and data analysis team. It is difficult to improve the ability of your business for uncovering the hidden patterns and trends. The appropriate level of collaboration between business unit and corporate leadership and data scientists can create value that leads to true differentiation and meaningful change. The appropriate level of collaboration between business unit, corporate leadership, data scientists can create values that lead to differentiation and meaningful changes. These are the collaboration of machine learning. You have to collaborate your problems to develop the different models. How we collaborate data from data scientist team or data analysis team. You have to collaborate with the help of problem. Next point is executing a pilot project. After you have an idea of what types of problem you can begin to solve with machine learning. Yes, after you have idea what type of problems you got and how to begin to solve the problems of machine learning. You may ready to begin experimenting. Don't expect that you can do it all by hiring a new few data scientists and having them experiment in isolation. Don't expect from that. Data scientists and have a with their experiment. You need to create collaboration between business analysts, executives, different strategies, data scientist team, and analysis team. You have to collaborate your need of problems. Don't expect from few data scientists, only from few data scientists. You collaborate all these business analysis, executives, strategies, data scientists, and analysis. You have to collaborate all teams, all members, and solve your problem. In this section, we give you steps to help you successful execute pilot project. First step, define an opportunity for growth. Start with problems that can be tied to a business outcome. Okay, but don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, but don't get ahead, because start the problems that can be business outcome. Make sure that you select a small problem where you can reliably identify the data. Okay, make sure you have to start your small problem. First, solve small problem that identify the data that you already have and the data sources that can obtain your data sources that can obtain what is the opportunity that your business can take advantages of to grow the businesses. Because first your problem is small. First, because you know all data, but how we identify to solve the problem, you know, but your problem is small. What type of data they have? For that, you solve small problem. First, you identify all the problem. What type of data sources? What opportunity for your business to grow? Perhaps you have identified a traditionally popular products that is no longer selling well. Okay, for example, what is optimal packaging of your products that will increases sale in the future? Okay, here is simple example. What is the optimal packing of your product? For what? To increase the sale in the future. By understanding and modeling the data, with the help of understanding and modeling the data, you can understand how the data you have help you predict the best set of your options that meet the customer changing need. Yes, with the help of modeling data, with the help of understanding, you predict best set of options that meet customer and changing the need according to the customer. Your selected pilot is also marketing tool. What if we have select which product, which packaging is important, or selected. Okay. Selected pilot is also marketing tool to demonstrate to the business that you can anticipate the future requirements of customers. You demonstrate. You can anticipate the future requirement of your customer. You keep in your mind what requirement is coming on future. With the help of that, you demonstrate or you select your pilot or your selected packaging product. Whatever you selected, you keep in your mind, these are useful in future also. Okay. Second step is conducting a pilot project. After selection, next step is conducting a pilot project. We see what we begin conducting your pilot. Okay, after selecting your pilot, next conducting your pilot with your concrete idea from first step. Yes, you concrete idea about your problem, how to solve, how we select. Make sure that you explain the purpose of project and the type of data you are using. Make sure that you explain your purpose of your project and the type of data you are using. Good pilot projects are a subset of a longer problem. Okay. Good pilot project is a subset of your project problem that you are trying to solve for a business. If the pilot is successfully, you will already have put your goal in the context. Yes, your pilot, when your pilot is successfully, your goal put in your context. You will have gained insights to define your next step. You will learn a tremendous amount from this pilot project. If your pilot is successfully, you will already have put your goal in context. Yes, you will have gained insight to define your next step. You will learn a tremendous amount from the pilot project. While you certainly will learn a lot from a successful pilot, you may learn even more from a failed pilot. While you certainly will learn a lot of successful pilot, you may learn even more from failed pilot. What can you learn about customer buying pattern? Okay, what you can learn about customer buying pattern? Can you determine the ways that customer purchase your product today? You have to determine your ways because your product is purchased from customer. This new pattern can emerge from the data and be able to predict what this could mean for your business, would help your transformation strategy. whenever you selection, your pattern is new. This pattern is emerged from your data and able to predict what this would mean for your business, could help your transformation strategy. Next step is evaluation. After conducting pilot, next is evaluation. First, selecting the pilot, next, conducting the pilot, third, evaluation. Let's assume that you learn some interesting things from conducting your pilot in step 2. Yes, you are seeing some interesting pattern emerge, but customer and their future requirement. Yes, you have to see and you keep in your mind whatever you selecting pilot, your customer future requirements, whatever is coming, you have to keep in your mind when you select the pilot. What impact on that? How do you result differ from the way you conduct business today? Your management has made certain assumptions about your customers and what they want. Your management has made certain assumptions about your customers and what they want. Did the result of your pilot indicate that you were making assumptions that were not in line with the pilot result? Did the result of your pilot indicate that you were making assumptions that were not in line and pilot result? You may surprised that when you remove the bias, your result are different significantly from what you through your would find. Okay, you may surprise that when you remove the bias, when you remove the rules, your result are differ significantly from what you through your mind. This is the one of the great benefits from applying machine learning to the business problem. Which is the important? You may be surprised when you remove the bias. Your result differ somewhat significantly important for what you through you would find. You will able to understand your business in a very different way. You may find that pilot indicate that your customer expectations are much different than your assumption and bias. You find pilot indicate that your customer expectations are much different than your assumption and bias. Assumed in new data sources, the changes in customer requirement become more defined. This answer will then feed into your business planning because customer expectation is much different and your assumption and your bias is different. When customer requirement is coming, you have to define whatever your assumption and biases are. This answer will find or feed into your business planning because we help these answer in your future requirement. Future requirement. We can enable your company to move more quickly to try new approaches that can be positively impact revenue. Step 4, next action is The benefit of the pilot project is that it begins to give you understanding of what is the next section. The benefit of your pilot project is that it begins to give you understand of how you can use machine learning and predictive analysis to better understand your businesses. If you plan your pilot as a first step of a succession of projects, you will be well on your way to learning from your data. This is the best way to learning from your data. If your planned pilot is successful, then your good opportunity or good impact on your way to learn from your data. At this stage, you want to expand, to incorporate more data and bring more business leaders into the processes. Select more data sources from many different areas of the business that help your analytics process. Okay, after successful of your pilot, you select your data sources from different areas of the businesses that help you to analyze the processes. With machine learning, the more data that you can apply to project, the better your chance of gaining insights that you can apply to your business strategy. With machine learning, the more data that can you apply on your project, that better you can change whatever you are getting inside, that you can apply your business strategy. These are the executing of pilot model. How we execute pilot project or pilot model with the help of 4 steps. First, defining your opportunity for growth means selecting best model for your problem. Then conducting that model is suitable for your problem. Then evaluate this model is correct for your problem and take next action. Is it correct? Then it's okay. But is it not correct? Then you can change. Again, go to the step 1. Next, determining the best learning model. How we select this is the best for your problem. First, determine it. One of the most complex tasks for applying machine learning to a business problem is selecting the most appropriate model. Yes, this is the most complex task. What are problem you know, but different machine learning model means in supervised learning there are 2, in unsupervised learning there are 2, in reinforcement in that different models is there, regression, classification, etc. You have to select one for your problem, but you don't know this is correct model for your problem. You have to select, apply on it, then whatever outcomes is, if outcome is correct, then your selected model is correct. But outcome is not correct, then you have to change your model. It is the complex task. Selecting the most appropriate model is best starting point in the journey. Yes, it is the best starting point to making the machine learning an indispensable tool for predicting business outcome. One of the most complex issues with selecting a model is to make sure that the model will perform well in the future. Yes, right now your outcome is correct, but you have to analyze, you have to determine this model is in future is performing smoothly or not. You have to determine it also. One of the most complex tasks for issue when selecting a model is make sure that model will perform well in the future when you data is introduced. The select model means your algorithm. Whatever algorithm you have to select it. There are three models: main, supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. In each, there are two types, and each type means your one model. One model means your algorithm. The selected algorithm has to generalize enough that it can be accurate with new data. If the algorithm is too tightly tied to existing set of data, this type of overfitting will cause problem in the future. Therefore, you select algorithm, begin by making sure that data set being used in a representative sample of your information. Your pilot will be much more successful if your data set is a representative sample of the aspect of the business that you are focused on. See, therefore, when you select algorithm, begin by making sure that data set being used in representative sample of your information. If your pilot will be much more successful if your data set is a representative sample with the aspect of business that are focused on it. For example, you might begin selecting an algorithm by selecting a sample data set, yes, that is well known in your organization. The next step, you can add a data set from a totally different, yes, source that could be relevant to your hypothesis. How does algorithm you have selected predict the outcome from both well understood data set and new data set? Okay. This is the determining of machine learning model. Last point of your second chapter, determining the best learning model. Okay, we see main heading point in second chapter. Your second chapter is finished. We see from first how many points is there and which are they. In unit number second, offering of machine learning is your heading. In that first point, looking inside machine learning, how we look inside your machine, what they are, explore your machine learning model. In that we see how we explore your machine learning. Then next point is impact of machine learning on application. What is the impact of machine learning on real life application? When you select model, what is the impact on your application? We see in that point. Next point is data preparation. Next point, data preparation. You have to prepare your data. You have lots of data you collected from different sources, but you prepare how we prepare data from your problem. In that point, we learn how we prepare data. In that, how we prepare with the help of this 8 building block, we prepare our data. How we prepare with the help of this 8 block. How we prepare: first discovering the interactive problem, then structuring your data, then enriching the data, then build your different ML algorithm or ML pattern, then validate your data, then tuning your data, and then deploy your data preparation. Okay, next, then life cycle of machine learning from birth to dead. What are the steps? How machine learning will run? In that point, we learn how, which are the steps, how machine learning can birth and going on to up to date. What are the steps in between? Then in that life cycle, there are different steps: building the machine learning model, then data preparation, then data training, parameter selection, transfer learning, model verification, deploy the machine learning model, then monitoring. These are the 8 steps of machine learning life cycle. With the help of that step, we see our model is running, how our model is running. Then what are the advantages of machine learning on the basis of nature of machine learning, and second one is on the basis of output. Then basic terminology, then we learn basic terminologies of machine learning. Which are they? First terminology is model. What is the model? What is the feature? What is the feature vector? Then what is the target or label? Next, what is training? Next, what is prediction? What is outfitting? Sorry, what is overfitting? What is underfitting? Then we see how supervised machine learning work, how unsupervised machine learning work, then how semi-supervised learning work, how reinforcement learning work. We learn, or we seen how they are work. Next, who using machine learning and what it used for. Then how to choose the right machine learning model. We see 4 steps how we choose right machine learning model for your problem. Then we see importance of human interpretable machine learning. Then 9 based real life applications. Next we see 9 based machine learning applications, or 9 top applications of machine learning. We see next today's point. we seen today's lecture, understanding how machine learning can help us. Then focus on business problem. Then machine learning really requires collaboration. Next, executing pilot project. And last, determining machine learning model. Okay. Okay. Tell me, anyone have any problem regarding unit second? You can ask. Okay. Your unit second is finished. Okay. 1 minute. I will take your presentation. Okay. Anyone have any problem? Ask. Or no one have problem, then you can left. I take your present. If you don't have any problem, you can left or leave your meeting. If you don't have problem, you can left. Hello guys.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't have any problem, you can left.